Well, the House of Commons got back into session today after 6 weeks off for the Christmas period and letting us all be back at our ridings. And it was quite the day because, of course, we had a number of people here from Ontario, Quebec, and British Columbia who are income trust investors. Now, they came to the blog over the weekend, and I said, well, why don't you come to Ottawa on Monday? We'll have a bit of a press conference. We will try and explain to the media and to other MPs and even the Minister of Finance why this is so important, why they all need to know about the losses that were suffered by individual investors. And lo and behold, they came. We had quite a day. We did a media conference. I gave them a little tour of the Parliament buildings. They actually, one of them got to talk to the Minister of Finance right outside the House of Commons in the government lobby, and they had quite the little session. And then, of course, the media was very interested in all of this. So I hope that the issue was advanced. I truly do. Now, my small part in this, besides showing people around, was to ask a question in the House of Commons, and I asked it of the Minister of Finance, and I pointed to one of the people in the gallery that had come today, and I said, that guy up there has got a question. Of course, I knew that was out of order. I knew the Speaker would rule me out of order, but, you know, I was trying to make a point anyway, and, well, this is what happened. And, of course, the Minister of Finance, true to his nature, he's a partisan. He took a shot at me. I'll address this shot in the future. It wasn't particularly fair, but the point was, at least we were all there. We made a point, and, you know, truly, I think the media and a lot of my colleagues here in Parliament Hill, I think tonight they're thinking differently about this whole income trust issue. Let's have a look at what happened in the House of Commons. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In the gallery today is Bill Barrowclough, a retiree from Peterborough.
The honourable member knows that it's out of order for members to make reference to the presence of individuals in the gallery. The honourable member for Halton will put his question.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This particular voter, his wife died in a car crash 6 years ago. He took the money from that insurance settlement and invested it in income trusts for the benefit of his grandchildren. Much of that money has now disappeared, Mr. Speaker, because of the government's action. And I'm wondering what the Minister of Finance might be able to say to this particular gentleman, and if he'll agree to meet with him after question period.
Honourable the Minister of Finance.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the member opposite for the question. To answer the second part of the question first, of course I'll meet with the person mentioned by the member after question period, and I'm happy to do that. The decision with respect to income trusts, I note, was a subject of a Ways and Means motion in this place, which, as I recall, the member for Halton Hills supported.